Afternoon baseball here on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the New York Yankees and the Boston Red Sox. It's Red Sox baseball, and it's coming up next. Eduardo Rodriguez is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Boston. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Eduardo Rodriguez has come a long way in a short period of time. Really needs to command the off-speed pitches. A lefty that brings a big arm and a big power fastball. 93 to 96 miles an hour. A good assortment of breaking pitches. The key for Rodriguez, getting ahead with his fastball.
So striding in, Derek Jeter. He will lead this one off today. Here comes the first pitch. 0-1 the count.
First pitch, 135.
The pitch. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They've come in losers of 7 of their last 10 games, but did earn the victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know what, D-Roll? This is when you really get tested. They call it the dog days of August for a reason. When you're struggling.
High in the air and deep to left center field. And it's gone into the monster seats. So it's a solo home run here leading off the ball game. And even 30 home runs on the year as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
I love the way this lineup's constructed. Right out of the gate, they smack you right in the mouth with one of the better power hitters in their lineup. And he takes him deep right there to set the tone.
To the plate now, Bernie Williams.
The center fielder.
A shot down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting first, the first baseman, Tino Martinez.
Now to the plate, Tino Martinez. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Here's the first pitch to him. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jose Canseco. He enters this one second in the American League in round trippers.
Yeah, and he's the guy who drives the bus on this team, leading the team in that home run department, and he's really been the guy they look to drive it out of the yard.
Yeah, normally there are 2 or 3 guys in every lineup that you want to proceed with caution. This big home run hitter, he's the guy in this lineup you need to be very, very careful with.
And low, it's a ball and a strike. And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
The 1-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
The 1-2. Chopped toward the second baseman. Reined in. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. But another look here at the solo shot leading off the ball game. Bottom of the first coming up. It's now 1-0 New York. Kenny Rogers is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Yanks. Dan, any thoughts?
Yeah, Matt, this guy has had a rock-solid year. He's won 19 games on the year, and nothing he'd like to do more than win this one and etch his name into that 20-game winner mark. Not an easy thing to do. We'll see if he has his A-game going today.
Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They come into this one off a loss that finally snapped what was a long winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now, and this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
He loses him on ball 4.
Well, there's only a one-run cushion to play with, so he's got to be upset after he walked the leadoff man here. Go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
Jose Peraza is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Fouled off. Ready with another 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Line toward the alley in left center. And this will get down and make its way to the monster for extra bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Catch is made in medium deep left center. Here comes the runner for the plate. A tag, and he's out at the plate. A double play.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now, and he's the right man for the job with runners in scoring position as he ranks 5th in the AL in RBIs entering play. 1 ball, no strikes to count. A ball and a strike.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
Here's the 1-2.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. It's the Yankees 1 and the Red Sox 0. Plate now is the designated hitter, Cecil Fielder. He drove in 2 of his club's 3 runs in last night's affair. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your A swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Drilled to the right side. Oh, what a play. He's up with it. The throw. Wow.
Oh, that's a tough play, but he pulled it off perfectly. Once he made the great stop, still had to make a good feed to the pitcher covering, which isn't easy on routine grounders sometimes. Hard not to appreciate that one.
0-1's the count.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Mays waits on it. 2 down.
Batting 7, the second baseman,
Now at the plate, Alfonso Soriano. His numbers against Eduardo Rodriguez. He brings a scary .368 batting average. He's also hit 3 home runs. In there, strike one.
0-1.
Popped up. Van Meter is right there. And he will make the catch, so that'll do it. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. He played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the dangerous bat of J.D. Martinez.
J.D. Martinez.
The pitch.
Nope,
Now a
that's
good
ball.
pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Two balls
That's
and no
ball
strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder.
2-0.
3-0 now.
No strikes.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be
Yep,
walking a
3-1.
guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Can't keep that one fair, and now the count's full. Now the payoff pitch home. And
Nope,
he takes
that's,
ball
ball
4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second. Coming to the plate now, Javier Baez. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here.
1 ball, 1
Pulled
strike.
his front shoulder and everything went with it.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Had him off stride
Count
that
is
time,
1
and it's
and 2.
1-2. Martinez gets his lead at first, nobody out, and he fouls this one off. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appered to be the case there.
A 1-1 count now to Vasquez.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Williams comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for route number 2. Rafael Devers the next to bat. It's been a good series for him so far at the plate with 5 runs batted in on 4 hits. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. That evens it up 1-1. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
Really deceptive changeup right there. It died right before the plate, and he was left reaching for air.
The next 1-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Red Sox leave 1. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. So striding forward now, Jorge Posada, and you can see great numbers over the past few games. Here's the first pitch to him. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Fouled away. The next 0-2. Swung on and missed by Posada, who's down on strikes.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he misses inside with that one. Ball one. Cut fastball misses downstairs, and it's 2-0 now. Now the pitch. And not the kind of swing you're hoping for on 2-0 as they bunch him up inside. It's 2-1 now.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now. Now here it comes. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
The bat, number 2.
Striding in once again, Derek Jeter. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Yankees lead this. Stepping in, Josh Van Meter. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. 0-1, here it comes. And it's fouled away. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1. Settling in now, Al Kaline. In 13 at-bats in the series, he's collected 5 base hits. A ball and no strikes.
Ball 1, no strikes.
2 balls and a strike to Al Kaline.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers.
And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Count leverage right there, sitting dead red fastball, and he didn't miss it. Nice swing right there, driving it into the outfield for a knock.
And here's Jose Peraza. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Runner at first here, 1 man out. 2-1.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Line toward the gap in left center. In there, a base hit.
I mean, that had to feel amazing right there. I know it's only a single, but when you're walking to the plate and you're not even hitting the plate, to see that bat average go up had to put a smile on his face.
Willie Mays is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside. 1-0. Count now a ball and a strike. And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
The 3-2 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away.
The designated hitter, Xander.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. Now a hard liner, but foul. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 0-1 on its way. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Working for the punch out and the offering. Fouled off. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he will touch them all on the grand slam. Number 36 on the year for him. And with it, the Red Sox have taken a 4-1 lead.
Yeah, And you've got to feel really sorry for the pitcher. He was up against the ropes, bases loaded, with the power hitter at the plate. The best thing you could do in that situation is to try to keep him from making hard contact. Well, so much for that. He obviously made a mistake, and the big slugger made him pay.
Behind 0-2 now. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
So it was a strikeout swinging. J.D. Martinez becomes out number 2 this inning. Javier Baez stands in as he looks at ball 1 here.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
4 runs here in this half inning. Too high, and it's 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
1 strike.
Fastball, and it gets by him, a swinging strike.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4. Christian Vasquez is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away.
Oh, that's frustrating right there. He was right on that fastball, took it deep, just couldn't keep it fair. How many times have you seen it? There's a good chance he's punching out right here.
Another one sent foul. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. But the damage done as the Red Sox get 4 thanks to the grand slam. We played 3 full. It's now 4-1 Boston. New inning set to get underway, and standing in the outfielder, Bernie Williams.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Tino Martinez is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Ball 1. 4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. 2 balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman. This one's hit deep out to left center field, and it bangs off the monster. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Hey, D-Ro, are you aware of this after that knock right there? That's an 11-game hitting streak. You think he knows it's at 11?
I think he knows exactly that it's at 11. It starts off innocent. You just want to get a few knocks to get the hitting coach off your back. Next thing you know, you wake up, you've been sleeping easy for almost a week, 8 days. Now we're on 11. This guy's dinner tastes different.
He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now the 1-0.
That's a ball.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
1 run, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Looking up is K-line, and that is into the visitors' bullpen, a home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 41st home run of the year for him, as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
In now, Cecil Fielder, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The windup and the 0-1. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
To 1-2 now. Now here it comes. Hard hit ball to second. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
It's really important to be a second baseman and have some athletic ability. And how about this right here? He goes up high to snag this line drive that was definitely headed to the outfield for a base hit.
First offering on its way. Tim Raines is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Now here it comes. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. Lifted into center field. Mays is under this one as he tucks this one away to retire the side. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. The Red Sox 4 and the Yankees 3. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Here now is Rafael Devers. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Number 18. Stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Striding in for Boston, Josh Van Meter. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
2-1 to the Red Sox first baseman.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable. Yeah, and you can take a look at his numbers here. With that 1-out single, he's flirting with a little trouble here again. You'd like to see him find a way to get out of this inning and battle for another inning or so, but you also don't want him to give up the big number.
On to first, and it's another double play. They're second in the first 4 innings as that one will retire the side. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Red Sox lead it 4-3. Stepping up now, Alfonso Soriano comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. And the Yankees are in business here. It's a leadoff double.
Now back.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
Into the box, Jorge Posada. So he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball one. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
2-1 after the foul ball there. We're in the 5th inning of a 4-3 ball game here. Hit on the ground out to short. Baez fields it cleanly, and there's one away.
Now batting.
Into the box, number 18, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Next for the Yankees, the shortstop, Derek Jeter.
Ready for another shot now, Derek Jeter, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
Oh, that's off the plate.
And this is taken outside for ball one. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball two.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Line drive, base hit down the line. And now it'll kick around in the corner. He's in at second safely as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
Your attention, please.
Here comes the Red Sox manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart in the 5th with the go-ahead run on base. Didn't work the required 5 for the win, but he could still be hung for the loss should that run come around to score. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And that fastball's taken, but catches the outer third.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. 4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Ran one in there as this is hit on the ground towards second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Yankees strike for a run on the RBI double. On to the bottom of the 5th. All even now at 4 apiece. Digging in once again, Jose Peraza. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Swing, and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. And this is taken in for out number 1.
The center fielder, number 24.
Striding in, Willie Mays. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Too high, 1-0.
Count 1-0.
Fifth inning here of a tie ball game, 4-4. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Here's the pitch. And he'll come back with one in the third as the count moves to 2-1 now. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. The pitch. And he chased it in the dirt. Posada gathers. But no chance to get him, and he'll take first after striking out.
The batter, number 2.
Here's the first pitch to him. Xander Bogaerts comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Hit hard towards center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
In the dirt here, and the runners will stay put here on ball one. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Obviously, he's not fatiguing whatsoever. Still in the mid to high 90s with his fastball. These guys got to stay on the attack if they're going to have a chance.
3-1 to Martinez.
Not a good spot to be in right now. Pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Runners are at first and second with one away. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Going back is the left fielder. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
The batter, number 10.
And that brings up Javi Baez as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one.
One of the big keys to pitching well is getting ahead early on, and it's been far from that for this guy so far. Less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Williams is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batter, the catcher.
Digging in, Christian Vasquez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. There's a good breaking ball as he gets the bottom of the zone. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. 1-2 to the Red Sox catcher.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. But the Red Sox push across 3 on the strength of a 3-run home run. 5 innings complete. It's the Red Sox 7 and the Yankees 4. Leading off the inning, Tino Martinez, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Tino Martinez.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. Gone to lead off the inning. So a solo shot here to left center field. 34 home runs now on the year. And that lead is trimmed to 7-5 here. We're watching an impressive power display today. With that one, these two teams have now hit a combined 5 homers in this game.
Yeah, Matty V. Well, D-Row, you kind of expect a high-scoring game with that green monster here at Fenway.
Yeah, it changes your whole mindset. Right center's out of the equation. Dead right field's out of the equation. Goes to 380 at its deepest part. Unless you want to hit one down the pesky pole, you're looking to pepper that green monster. Well, there's no denying he was all over that fastball. That's what we like to refer to as a little bit of an ambush. Oh, heater gets turned around.
Into the box now, Cecil Fielder, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Fly ball out toward left center field. Mays is right there, 1 down.
The right fielder, number 31. Tim.
Ready once again, Tim Raines. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn two, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
At the plate now, Alfonso Soriano. He's 1 for 2 in this one. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. And he fouls this one off. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now. 3-2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. And it's off the green monster. Canseco is on his way home. He will score as it's now a 1-run ball game. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
At the plate, Jorge Posada. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0. Fouled away. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Wow, that got up onto the roof deck. A 2-run shot for Jorge Posada. Home run number 37 on the year as they grab an 8-7 lead in this seesaw game. Well, that's the 6th home run we've watched leave the yard in this one. Guys, what do you think's behind the hitting we've seen here today?
Yeah, Matty V. Well, D-Row, you kind of expect a high-scoring game with that green monster here at Fenway.
Yeah, it changes your whole mindset. Right center's out of the equation. Dead right field's out of the equation. Goes to 380 at its deepest part. Unless you want to hit one down to pesky pole, you're looking to pepper that green monster.
Nick Pivetta, the 6'5" right-hander, takes over on the mound. 18. Stepping in now, number 18. No hits to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Man, that's a nice job by the batter right there, keeping the front side in. Not easy on a curveball. Would have been easy to throw the front side and hook that foul, but he was able to stay inside and drive it for a base hit.
So now to the plate, Derek Jeter, as he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get a triple.
Yeah, you said it, D-Row. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line,
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Ranging back is Mays, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall.
When this thing left the bat, I thought it had 3-run homer written all over it, but it bounces off the wall, so only 1 run scores. And now a chance for his buddy to return the favor and bring in 1 or maybe 2.
To the plate now, Tino Martinez, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Definitely in a tough situation facing the 3-hitter. You can work around him and maybe walk him to load the bases, but that just sets up the cleanup guy with the bases loaded.
The 3-0 pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. All in all, 10 men come to the plate and 5 score. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 6. The Yankees lead it 9-7.
Leading off for the Red Sox.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. Standing in, Josh Van Meter. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. In there, no balls and a strike. The bouncer to the left side. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The right fielder, number 10.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Al Kaline. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Popped up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch bang. Here comes the first pitch. Jose Peraza is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
Especially after drilling the last guy up at the plate. That's just a great job to get your mechanics back onto you.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 1 left for the Red Sox. They trail by a couple. It's 9-7. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with the report as we get set for the top of the 7th. Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he stressed that a big part of their success has been their ability to take advantage of their opportunities. As a team, they're hitting over 500 with runners in scoring position, something that is way easier said than done. So undeniably, that's been a huge factor in this game.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Robert Stock is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And it's fouled away. The 0-1 pitch. Hard hit to first. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The batter, the designated hitter, Cecil Fielder.
In now is the Yankees DH, Cecil Fielder. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1-0.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that tight with the fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that can hurt.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Bases are empty, one man out. Aye. 2-1 now.
Borderline pitch right there. But as a low ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the umpire doesn't give him north as well.
And he lays off again, ball 3.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
The 3-1. Here's a ball hit softly down to third. And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
And he missed with this one up around the noggin. Now it's full.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Down in order go the Yankees. They still lead it by 2. It's 9-7. Last half of the 7th here, and up next, the legendary Hall of Famer Willie Mays. Fouled off.
Willie Mays.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Unable to find the zone with the slider. And the slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Liner in there for a base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit to start the Red Sox half of the inning.
He just scorched that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. J.D. Martinez started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Right fielder giving chase, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. But baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. 1-2 to the Boston shortstop.
1-2.
Hit hard, but this will be a foul ball. From the belt, the pitch, And this is swung on and missed, so they come right after him, and it remains second and third, but with 2 away now.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Ball 2.
That pitch is out.
Hit high and deep to right center. Right fielder is on the run. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Yankees are out in front, 9-7. Almeida has been summoned from the bullpen.
For the Red Sox, number 37, Adrian Almeida.
First delivery to him on the way, and he fouls this one off. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
Strike swinging, chased a high one there.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Still 1-2. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. The bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Jorge Posada will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. Popped him up. Vasquez is there. 2 down.
Now batting, number 18.
Digging in and looking for more, number 18. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. And now the Red Sox will get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes.
1-2.
Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike. And
Leading off for the Red Sox.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Mike Stanton is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. 1-0 the count. Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike 1.
Hey, hats off to the pitching staff right here. They've been able to hold a hot hitter in check in Game 4 this series.
The count now at 2-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 2-2. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. 3-2 the count for Rafael Devers.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The first baseman, number 17,
Coming to the plate now, Josh Van Meter. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, the right fielder, Al.
Goose Gossage enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning.
Number 54.
First offering on its way. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Grounded up the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They trail by a couple. It's 9-7. Josh Taylor enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. So standing in, Derek Jeter, and we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. First pitch of the at-bat. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that's in there, base hit. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Standing in now, Bernie Williams. In the dirt, and now let's see. Throw goes over to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
Now the 2-0 home. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
The runner in scoring position with none out. This is foul right side. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. To second now, but he's safe. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. From the belt, kicks and deals. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Guess where he's going with this next pitch? Probably a little further outside. See if the fish are still biting.
Ready with the 0-2. Fastball, and that ran in and drilled him.
Whoa, he looks a little frustrated out there, and I don't blame him. He gives up a couple of hits early inning, and then he plunks this guy. He's fighting himself a little bit, so they might want to head out to the mound and try to calm him down.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Jose Canseco stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1 in his career. Canseco has a batting line residing in the 290s, looking to boost that even higher here. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Mays waits on it. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third.
We'll see if moving up to third pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go for third, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a hit.
Now in the box, Cecil Fielder. He's got runners at the corners here with only one gun. First offering on its way.
Count 1-0.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
Back up the middle, and that is through into center field, a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead. They're a grand slam ahead, Dan, but you're a former closer warming up, and you see a 3-run lead, and then your offense gets it to 4. You know that save situation's gone out the window. Don't tell me that didn't hurt.
Oh, it does. Oh, it does, because, Dero, the only way you're going to get into this game is it has to be a save situation. You sit and watch 8 innings of baseball, you get up to warm up in the 9th, and you're all ready to go thinking, hey, I'm going to come in and get me a 3-out save, and all of a sudden you're out of the game because it's a 4-run lead. Of course you think about it as a reliever.
Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. First and second now, one man out. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Oh, not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around him?
The 3-2 pitch. Fouled away. Payoff pitch one more time. Is swung on and missed. He got him.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Racing back the center fielder. Still going back. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business. Digging in, Jose Peraza. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. And the liner foul into the seats down the right side. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Woo-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Got him to swing on top of that one as this ball's dribbled out in front of the mound. And the leadoff man in the inning will get the job done here. It's an infield single.
24. Willie.
Here's the first pitch to him. Willie Mays stands in as he looks at a called strike. 0-1. Here it comes. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
I know he's down in the count right now, and it's not looking good, but he's been swinging the bat so well lately. I don't think he minds this one bit.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Runners on first with one down. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Looking up is the right fielder. Gone! This one has turned into a slugfest of Ruthian proportions. 7 combined big flies. You guys remember seeing anything like that in a while?
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night. but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Row, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches. And if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day. And we saw that here this afternoon, a ball flying out at near record pace.
Number 10.
Javier Baez is at the plate as he looks at ball one. The 1-0 home is laid off for ball two.
Well, you have to have a lot of confidence and composure to pitch effectively, and right now, I'm just not seeing it. He looks kind of rattled out there to me.
2 balls and a strike to Javi Baez. Here's the 2-1. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Now a swing, and he pops him up, and this should do it. And he will make the catch with ease, and the Yankees have taken the finale here. They win the series 3-1 as the ball game is over.
Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
11-9 is how this one ends. The New York Yankees, with their 97th win, tops in the division. Kenny Rogers earns a league-best 20th win. Goose Gossage gets a 4-out save, his 9th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees, 11 runs, 16 hits.